This is Chris Haden. I'm a medical malpractice attorney in Louisville, Kentucky, and this video is about medical malpractice injuries. People go to see their doctors for personal injuries and medical treatment. Oftentimes the care is fine. Sometimes, however, medical mistakes occur that rise to the level of medical negligence. When that does happen, it's important to have a qualified attorney represent you to recover the financial compensation you deserve. Medical malpractice occurs when a doctor's acts or omissions cause a patient's injury or death. Here's a list of 4 common types of medical malpractice. First, surgical error. Oftentimes when you have a surgery, there's an inherent risk in having the surgery performed. However, in some circumstances, the physician's actions constitute medical negligence. Examples of medical negligence and surgical error include cutting an artery or a bowel or nicking another organ, failing to recognize a complication inside the body during surgery, such as increased bleeding. Second, failure to diagnose. When you see your doctor, you're expecting a reasonable diagnosis for your problem. However, in some circumstances, the doctor just misses the diagnosis. Common examples of failure to diagnose include failure to diagnose cancer, breast cancer, ovarian cancer, lung cancer, failure to recognize or diagnose a stroke, and also failure to recognize or diagnose septic shock. Third, failure to follow proper protocol. When you see your doctor, there are certain steps a doctor should take to diagnose your problem. Certain tests should be run, blood work should be ordered, lab work should be done. Oftentimes, certain types of imaging should be done, such as x-rays, MRIs, or CT scans. If these steps are not taken, then there may be a problem with the physician's diagnosis. Also, in some circumstances, your presentation should require admission to a hospital. If the doctor fails to admit you to a hospital and discharges you from his care early, that could rise to the level of medical malpractice. Fourth, unnecessary treatment and care. Most times, doctors prescribe you exactly the kind of care you need. However, in some circumstances, doctors order examinations and sometimes even surgery when it's not indicated. Most people require conservative care such as medication, physical therapy, or epidural steroid injections to treat their affliction. When doctors order unnecessary surgery, that could rise to the level of medical malpractice. There are also ethical concerns to be aware of if a surgeon happens to have a financial interest in either the surgery being performed or referring you out to a facility where he or she has a financial interest. It's important to have a qualified attorney represent you in a medical malpractice lawsuit in Kentucky. Before representing injured people in these lawsuits, I defended doctors and hospitals. I know the tactics defense lawyers and insurance companies use to try to devalue your medical malpractice lawsuit. If you or a loved one has been injured in a medical malpractice claim in Kentucky, contact the Haden Law Office at 502-855-4168 or visit us on the web at hadeninjurylaw.com.